Welcome back, you guys. I hope you guys are doing good, doing great, doing fantastic. I was going to not upload this, but unfortunately I cannot save it. So this is going to be a short thing until I can save. And then once I can save, then I'm going to stop it. So the last thing she said was, welcome back, Lord Puff, which is me. That man is a mark bearer too. I see. Would you make the introductions? Sorry, I was looking at my phone, you guys. Updated Mary on the investigation. A strange way we met Mashida. The mirror, the underground room full of corpse. The sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it, Hanaiko. There's no doubt that Hanaiko is the one who put the mark on Mashida's arm too. But Jesus Christ, not that picture again. It's not the bones. What kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? She just says he should kill him. But is that even possible? Hey, Puff. Who's saying hey? Okay, him. My train of thought is interrupted. Mashida's holding a leather bonded notebook out towards me. Read this. I picked it up at the underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through it a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. Sorry. Bless me, you guys. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to sneeze. I told you guys that like my allergies are acting up. And by the way, I'm recording this like right after the other one too. And so the same thing that's happening in that video is happening here. My allergies are kicking my butt. That's what he says. But he's not smiling at all. I mean, he's got a tiny little smirk on his face. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they. If he opened it up, why is the rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages? The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through it, it dawns on me that this was written by the H elementary principal. Jesus Christ, this principal, like, is the principal the reason why Hanaiko exists? The austere, meticulously letters on each page tell a ghastly story. Records of young adopted boys' tutoring sessions. Oh boy. The first notice from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and unexceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. There was no denying that they truly suited a dainty, red-cheeked boy like him. Jesus. But the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health. I feel like if it's sneeze, I'm sorry. He thought, okay. I didn't sneeze. So he called it tutoring as a cover for Rap Desires. Jesus. It took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. So that underground room was where she kept the little boy and was so-called tutoring him. Wow. There was no safer place than the school at night. So he was at school at night. That's why probably no one saw him. Once all the teachers had left, the principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was highly respected. Jesus. And you know what? Sometimes the highly respected people are the ones that got the deepest, darkest secrets on how they got where they got. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Okay. Whew. Get back into the story. He'd even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. Are those little kids? As the notes continue, there are more and more deranged. They painted a horrible picture. Jesus. So, like, I'm trying to read this without getting lost in my own thoughts, but it's crazy. It is of a totally disordered parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. What was she doing to him? His delicate frame has grown thinner, and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there is no malice or hatred. There's just practical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. I wonder, can we save it now? That way this would be like a short one. Still can't save it. Sorry, you guys. I mean, we gotta continue. It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy. But going by the current state of the H elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look well, mister. What was in that notebook? Is this the little boy? T peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the egos of adults. Stupid. Jesus, look at that face he just made. Y'all, that is scary. Stupid grown-ups are unredeemable. Why'd he say that? Why he'd say that makes sense. That does not make sense. Not all parents are like that. The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. Is that really the end? If Hanaiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible? Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering segments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have meaning names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanaiko is familiar. Someone sent me a picture on Twitter of this girl looking crazy, and I don't know what it means, but it scares me and makes me think I shouldn't trust her. It didn't spoil it, but I mean, it spoiled it. Mary's words were hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanaiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis. Mommy's texting me. I'm sorry, you guys. Mama Puff is texting me. Mary is silent a moment. Then her jade glass eyes shift to Mashida. Accidentally, according to Lord Puff's report. Let me move my phone. You guys, it's gonna get me in trouble. There are those among you who are considered There are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case, but that will be very difficult to do. Why is that? I could see Mashida narrowed his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first. They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is the curse. Wait a minute. But didn't we destroy the mirror? Did we not destroy that mirror? Like we cracked it, or we didn't crack it. Hanahiko cracked it. Isn't that not the thing that's keeping him here? I can't think of any other sentiment that we found in the school that could have been linked to him. So, what does that mean? It is as I told you before. Death and life exist together. If that is the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So we can burn down the school and just call it a day, right? So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can't be killed, what exactly is the key then? It is nothing more than a concept, so I am unsure, but I am certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of the key. If it is a difficult concept to grasp, but that is just how spirits are. She knows oh so much, and it's scary. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate. Yeah, because we're gonna die. We don't even have time to be having this conversation with you, so we shouldn't even be having that conversation at all. I had a feeling. We'll just have to keep up digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what the curse sentiments or the key to destroy the grudge are. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be cautious, to make use of the spirit's fear. Does that mean that we have to find more flares? And if we're gonna have to find more flares, where are we gonna get them? The way to repel the spirits lies within the grudge. Remember this and be careful. New info was added to the spirit file. Can we save though? Thank you. So, we have Mo with us right now. We have to go back. I feel like having him. Thank you. We can save now. Jesus. Alright, you guys. So, I don't know where this is going to go after I leave from here, but wherever it goes, hopefully it's somewhere good. I am like struggling with the reading because my eyes are watery. I'm over here wiping my eyes and reading at the same time. My nose is burning. I'm hoping it's sinus. I might be getting sick because sometimes before I get sick, I end up with burning nose and blurry eyes and stuff. So I'm gonna take some medicine and I'm going to relax and read you guys' comments on this. And if you guys have anything you want me to play, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. I love each and every one of you guys. I say that all the time and I truly mean it, including the people that kind of just come and leave their hate comments about my stuff. Hurts my feelings a little bit. His power is 12. His power is stronger than ours. His intelligence, his intelligence, spirit power, and all that other stuff, like, is a lot more than ours. Wait, our spirit power is a lot more than his. Dexterity. Yeah, so I will see all you lovely people. We're gonna go through all this bit by bit and stuff and read his back file and stuff in the next video. I love you guys. Bye.